Mamaearth, India's fastest idea-to-IPO startup, is now setting its sight on India's Tier 2 and 3 cities as critical hubs for expansion. This move underscores Mamaearth's commitment to enhancing accessibility and influence across diverse Indian markets. In this episode, Zairus Master, Chief Business Officer at Honasa Consumer Limited, unveils the company's strategy to amplify its reach through extensive network expansion.
I think network expansion has been just one of the inputs to our growth. If you look at all other channels, also we've had individually had growth there, but sticking specifically to network growth, what we've really been doing is we've been working on our availability across channels, across sub-channels, and that has obviously added to our growth. When we're looking at right now, we are focusing on Tier 1, Metro and Tier 1. We're looking at a top 50 town strategy where we are focusing to expand our network. But as we go along, I mean, we will ensure that all tiers are covered. It's a gradual story which will happen. So we've historically been working with Cosmogenesis, and that's they've always worked with us. So it's not that there will be some new inputs that will be coming. It's just that once they get integrated into the organization, there will be a better cohesion of it. But having said that, Dermaco has always innovated very strongly. For example, if you look at sunscreen, we've been playing on form factors. Last year, we looked at sun sticks. This year, we looked at long-lasting sunscreens, which is almost a first in the industry. And now we're launching sunscreen sprays. So there will be a lot of innovation. Look at our snail mucin range that we launched a couple of months ago, which has been doing really well. So, we will keep on launching innovation. That's what the brand has been focusing on. I think when we look at our portfolio, we look at partitions that exist in the market, the segments, the partitions that exist, and we try and cover everything. We do have a small pack strategy. For example, if our shampoos are available in 100 ml, if you look at our face washes, they're available in 50 ml. And that's what we think is the right size small pack for us at this point in time. Yeah, so distribution expansion, because, as the recall of our brand grows, as the demand of our products grow, distribution expansion is the next thing to do. We are focusing on the top 50 cities as P1, but that does not mean that we are not focusing on the others. Having said that, Rome wasn't built in a day. As we cover our top 50 cities, we'll go to the next 50 cities. That's a continuous process. So actually, if I were to turn that around, as far as our online reach is concerned, we've always had a pan-India reach. Thanks to our own D2C operations as well as the marketplace operations, we've covered virtually every pin code on this country. So for a very long time, one of the reasons has been that our brand has been available. Yes, in offline, we have been organically growing our distribution, and it started with a few distributors, and now we have pan-India coverage. So, distribution is not so easy to create, and therefore it has to be led through actions and strategy. We will have to focus on creating the right distributors, ensuring that we reach out to the right outlets, ensuring that we have the right products in the right outlets, and therefore a supply chain to support it. That's the endeavor, and that's how we're planning it out, where we say the first 50 cities in phase 1, and then the next 50 cities. So yes, of course, I think we are overweighted on growth, and I think what we are also seeing is that there are trends that start in metro cities and that finally percolate down, be it naturals or actives, etc., that our different brands cover. So we're seeing that. We're seeing that a lot of these trends are percolating down to Tier 2 and Tier 3, and there is a demand that's growing. From a challenge perspective, I don't see any challenge. I think as an organization, we are well equipped to handle that challenge and make sure that we serve our customers in those segments. I think we've stated some parts of it. We love to make products that are specific to India, that are specific for Indian skin, for Indians, etc. And we've seen that there is a lot of products in our own culture, in our own heritage that actually works for us. So I think that's our dream. We want to make products that are suited for India, by India, and that's what we're focusing on. we have one of the fastest or the fastest growing economies. So, and we are seeing that we started off with some of the lowest consumptions on beauty. We know that both these parameters are growing quite significantly. For an organization like us, the Bharat opportunity is really big. Yeah, I think we've had success in a lot of parameters. If you look at Mamaearth itself, how fast it became one of the largest and the few thousand crore brands in this country, and we continue to grow faster than any other thousand crore brand in the country. I think that's itself been a success. Some of our products, given there is a lot of consumer love that comes to us, I think that's a success story. Not just limited to Mamaearth, we've also then gone ahead and launched another brand called the Derma Company. We just recently announced that we've hit 500 crores ARR on that and made it profitable. I think that's another success story. How we are launching new brands and reducing the time it takes for us to either hit 100 crores, 250 crores, or 500 crores. Similarly, all our other brands have hit their milestones much faster than their predecessors done. So I think those are, in all, I think that's our success story. I think it's a very exciting journey that we are on, and I probably speak on behalf of everybody that's working here. It gives us great pleasure to come and start working the challenges that exist to overcome. And I think it's one thing to have challenges, but when you meet those challenges, I think that's where a lot of professional and personal pleasure comes in. And I think that's the spirit that we'd like to keep.